So hi everyone, right, I've got a really interesting video here for you and I can't wait to share this one with you. If you get this part right, you're going to be in a great place to hit some wonderful shots. I'm going to be looking at the downswing with a great feel, something that I dare say many of you have not seen before. And we're not just looking at shallowing the shaft, but it is a very big part of it. But to get a motion, a movement prior to impact that sets up a free path so you can free wheel through the shot. And this is what we're trying to get ourselves into, to consistently hit a golf ball down the line. Guys, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. There's plenty of videos coming your way. Have a look at WorldClassGolf.com. Guys, let's get stuck into this video and get everyone on a great path to playing some better golf. So guys, right, this slot position, we're getting our downswing in a great position. We're going to look at shallowing out the shaft here, really with the shoulders. Now there's different ways to shallow out the golf club. You know, you're looking at a few different components, but to get the major part, get your shoulders to move correctly on the way down, you can shallow out the shaft beautifully. What does shallowing out mean? It means that when we're bringing this club down, the club's coming in behind the hands and the shaft's not tipping over and becoming steep, which causes pull shots, fat shots, slices, miss hits, sockets, you name it, you've got it from there. And when we're looking at the great players, you know, we're really seeing these top players bring the club head in on a shallower shaft angle, especially later in the downswing, and bringing this club head in behind the hands. So let's go through the feels, how we get into this position, and I'll show you from the back view essentially and get ourselves in a great place to shallow out the shaft and get it right in that slot zone. So hi there guys, right, looking at shallowing out the shaft here, and I've got a wonderful drill, a fantastic exercise for you to get in there and make a mistake and then exaggerate the move in the right position. I'm going to show you the shoulders and get the shoulders here to shallow out the shaft moving into impact. And I want you guys to get in there. For those of you who are struggling to, you know, bring this club down in a nice position, let's get stuck into this movement. Now, what am I talking about? Now, when we get back to the top of the swing here, we're going to be having a look at simply when I bring the shoulder even just a little bit, just slightly out, and that right hip slightly out, that shaft is going to steepen and the club's going to come from the outside. Now don't forget, we want to get this club either level with the hands or slightly behind the hands, and if we can, even getting that toe of that club to be slightly on this side of 12 o'clock. And a lot of the time to do that, we'll have that lead wrist nice and flat. That's what we're trying to get ourselves into. It's very difficult and quite unnatural. All right? So when you make the mistake, and then soon straight after, right, you actually exaggerate the shoulder back in the opposite direction, you'll get a feeling of the shaft and you'll see it happening, shallowing out. Now I won't swing too far back, I'll just go back just to keep talking, right? And when we're going to work the right shoulder back and down, all right, now we can see the shaft starts to shallow, right shoulder up and forwards, right shoulder back and down. And when you can see, you hang onto the club nice and loosely, and you can see when we start to get that shoulder, you get a feeling of moving into impact, and then into the ball, and you can get a feeling of what these shoulders are doing. Now, it is a bit of side bend actually, and it's moving in this direction, but we still want the weight moving forwards, don't we? We don't want to be, we're falling back in this direction, because this is essentially a little bit how it feels, and I'll just swing back here, is when we start to sort of move this right shoulder back and down. You know, we're getting this side to move back and down. It almost tilts the head a little bit and gets us to move back, and we see that a lot of the time, don't we? In the latter part of the downswing, as the shoulder extends and moves up, we start to see the head moving back. But we want to be able to still get across. So as you're doing it, you know, making sure that as you get in the right shoulder, to making sure that you can feel a little bit of pressure there under that lead foot and get this right shoulder moving back and down. If you're filming your swings, and you really should be, you get stuck into this area of the golf swing, you're going to see that club shallow out nicely, and then you can get in there, of course, and then just create feelings getting it faster, you need to have a feel here that you can attach to, that you can grab onto. It's a swing thought, right? You can get in your routine, you can do a little swing before you hit and get in there. Think of the ball, think of the flight, but think of the shoulder. All right, so, and this is a great place for a lot of golfers. Don't forget, we want to bring that club in down behind the hands here and stop this move coming out. And even for advanced players, it's not just shallowing it out, it's finding that wonderful zone where things, we can move freely through the golf ball. Guys, right, thanks for watching. Let's have a little bit of a look now at a video just to back it up and we get a bit of an idea visually of this shoulder position. So guys, we've got a couple of great pictures here just to gather a feel from this visual effect. All right, now I've got McIlroy, early McIlroy here on the right, and we've got Ricky Fowler on the left here. Now we'll just watch the move from McIlroy. Seeing the shoulder working really down and back. All right, and that right hip is staying back just into this part, in that initial part of the swing. All right, you've got to keep that right hip at the initial part of the swing. It's just gathering that momentum there. Now you're going to see actually Ricky Fowler pull his head back. This is a drill. I'm just using this one, especially just so that you can pick up a bit of a feel here. All right, and you'll just see that right shoulder working its way back and down. And so that's an area I want you guys to really focus on and use a feel. Make the mistake and then straight after using this exercise, and it's going to give you a great feeling of what that club head and that shaft is doing in the downswing. World Class Golf Instruction has over 700 detailed videos for every golfer. Practice programs and evidence-based material is applied to helping you to become your own coach and play your best golf. Join us in the chat room and join the community of World Class Golf Instruction. Guys, check out WorldClassGolf.com. We've got 1,000 videos on the platform, plenty more coming. And for online lessons, check out Craig Hanson golf.com. Your online lessons are the same format as here, side-by-side examples, and going between 15 to 30 minutes with tailored drills and exercises. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.